Clement Townsend, Abby Hornacek to talk a little NBA. CT free agent guard Dion Waiters has agreed to terms on a 4-year, $52 million deal to return to the Miami Heat. Waiters, 25, turned down a player option worth a little more than $3.2 million to test free agency. He said he was set to make a decision between the Knicks, Lakers, and the Heat. So, CT, did Dion Waiters make the right decision signing back with the Heat?
I would say so. When you look at the season that he had for the Miami Heat, shot 39.5% from downtown, the best of his career. When you're coming off a great season like that, why not go back and try to duplicate that success? The Miami Heat were right in the thick of the playoff hunt. But Dion Waiters got injured at the end of the season, missed the final 13 games. Had Dion Waiters been healthy, there's a good chance that the Miami Heat may have made the playoffs. And when you look at some of the other guys that are there, Justice Winslow, who figures to be a key piece of the Heat going forward, he was injured for the majority of the season. If he's healthy next year, coupled with Goran Dragic and Hassan Whiteside, they should be a real contender in the East. You mentioned some of the other candidates, the New York Knicks. I would say the Heat have a better chance to be successful than the New York Knicks. You also look at the Los Angeles Lakers. We know how tough it is in the Western Conference with all the top-notch players that left the East to go to the West. So we're talking about Miami. We're talking about South Beach. We're talking about no state tax. This guy has a chance to keep a lot more of his money, not to mention Eric Spoelstra, one of the best coaches in basketball right now, and the Heat, one of the best well-run organizations. A lot of players, whether it's Dion Waiters, James Johnson, or former players, talk about how the Heat make sure you stay in shape, and they really have a great structure down there in Miami. So when you look at all the success and the things that this team did last year with Waiters being injured, Waiters missed maybe 30 games or so. It wasn't just a 13 at the end of the season. Early on, he missed about 20. So if he can play about 60 or 70 games, this team has a great chance to be maybe a 5 or a 6 seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, especially looking at all the talent that went west. So now the
Absolutely.
Eastern Conference is blown wide open.